Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvinavadidamastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Before any dream can manifest in the physical world, it first exists in a subtle realm as an idea, a word, a dream, a possibility, an intention. Creativity is one of the ways we bring the unseen into reality, into the physical world. In today's offering, I want to explore your untapped creative powers and inspire you on your manifestation journey, which is really, in essence, your whole life. Namaste and welcome to the Spiritual Wealth Podcast. I'm your host, Alexandra Savitri Amba, director of the American Reiki Academy, Los Angeles' oldest Reiki school, and the Vedic Healing Center. I'm a Reiki master, Vedic healing master, clairaudient channel, and healer. For more than 35 years, I've taught thousands of people healing and spiritual development and led beautiful pilgrimages to India, where I've had the blessing of studying with revered teachers and gurus. In this podcast, we explore Reiki, Vedic healing, metaphysics, manifestation, feng shui, and the spiritual practices that help us live with greater wisdom, purpose, and joy. The aim of this show is to help you awaken, develop, and tap into your spiritual power in order that you may live well, manifest your dreams, and ultimately fulfill your unique divine destiny, all by working from the inside out. It begins with energy. Welcome to today's episode, which is about the relationship between creativity and manifestation, because many times we see people talking about manifesting your dreams and setting your intentions and creating the vision of what you want, and then doing things to get into alignment with that vision. But before that comes your amazing creative powers that often lie dormant. So the other day I was talking to someone and she was trying to create something in her life, and she said, well, I don't know how it's going to happen. And, every time we're trying to manifest something, we can't always know how it is going to happen. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But there's that expression that you leave the how to the universe. So you put forth your vision and then you allow the universe to respond. And the creative aspect is sometimes a little bit overlooked. So when I was talking to that friend about what she was trying to create, we talked about how there are infinite possibilities to her dream coming into fruition. So there is the creative aspect of you putting forth the dream, and I'll talk about that in a second. And then there's the creative response of the universe giving you so many possibilities. So also, before I get into this topic a little more, I wanted to explain, if you haven't heard the previous episodes, this episode is going to be some small discussion about our topic for today, and then a sound offering. So the sound offering helps you tap into the powers of the topic through sacred sound. So it will be a time for you just to listen. And if you like, you can also go back and listen to the other episodes in this series, this interesting and fun series that I've decided to do, because I think it's on this podcast, it's interesting perhaps for me to talk about topics, but it's also really important to experience the modalities that I use. So while I can't jump through the screen and do Reiki on you, although we'll do some experiential aspects with Reiki as well. I have some ideas for that. So while I can't do that so easily, give you like a full body work session, I can offer sound vibrations so that you can start to sense how these shift you. And I'll also be offering some meditation journeys and even some feng shui guidance I can give you that is really fun, that will shift your energy in your atmosphere. And as I say at the beginning of this podcast, everything starts with energy. So if today you're feeling a little bit down about things in your life, don't worry. We just have to reverse or shift or reset the energy field a little bit in order for things to start flowing again. And that's why I really say it all begins with energy. So it begins inside. Just like if, let's say, you decide you're going to lose weight, we may implement a whole bunch of things that help us, but actually where that journey has begun is inside, with the seed, with the idea, I need to lose weight. I want to lose weight, or whatever the thing is that you're working on. So we might attribute exercise to helping us get in shape. And although it does, that exercise, that action was first predicated by an energy inside of you that inspired you. So this is what this podcast is really all about: working with energy, working with your life from the inside out. All of the techniques I teach are quite magical and quite innate to us, quite natural. We have done this before. So the techniques are an extension of the power that's within us. And today we're going to work with mantra chanting. So the topic is about awakening your creative power and manifesting your vision. Whatever your vision is, you might have a grand vision for your life. You might have a small vision right now. Like you might have the vision to complete a certain project, and you're kind of thinking, oh, that would feel so good if I could complete that project. Or you have a vision for a new project. Let's say you decide, I just almost finished redoing a room in my house, and I had a vision for it first. So this is all about your creative power and how it influences you manifesting your vision. So many times we think that creativity is reserved for musicians, for artists. And I've heard people say many times, I'm not really very creative. Well, all of us are creative. We are all amazingly creative beings. And when we tap into this spirit and this power, this incredible power that we have to conjure up all sorts of possibilities, and and then allow the universe, of course, because this is related to manifestation, to deliver its many possibilities to us. We are tapping into the creative flow. And your spiritual practice, which I always come back to, helps you tap into it in a more easy way. We'll say, oh, I feel blocked. Think about a writer, or if you have to sit down and write something, you say, oh, it's really just not flowing. I feel blocked. That's your creative power feeling stagnant or blocked, for lack of a better word. So your practice helps open all of this up, because it creates a flow in your being, in your body. It creates focus. It creates space. Okay, we have to have space in order to tap into power, and all of the things around us are potentially cluttering the space. If you think about your messy desk sometimes, and then you think about what it feels like when it's clear, and you say, it feels so good when it's clear. You think of your home, different rooms, a closet. So we want to create clarity and space in order for that creativity to flow so nicely. And when we're in flow, we feel so in sync with life. And it's really that we're tapping into our own immense energy. So we want to understand the manifestation process as the act of going from an idea and inspiration, a vision, to a reality. And when I say reality, that just means that thing has manifested on the physical plane. But I said this before in another episode, specifically on manifestation. I would venture to say that your dream, your idea, your vision is already real before it even occurs on the physical plane. It is already living and breathing. And we think that it isn't real until we see it. But it's already on the physical plane. It's already real when you're seeing it inside. You're conjuring up. It's already coming into being. It's like giving birth to a child. So the child is created and is growing in the mother's tummy until she gives birth, and then we say the child is born. But the child was real. The child was being formed energetically. The child was even formed before, we might even say, before the mother was pregnant, before even maybe the parents were married. In other words, the child was a spark out there waiting to come through, waiting for everything to line up, waiting for the two people who were going to become his or her parents to connect and meet and get married or whatever, and the woman to become pregnant. And so this being, this little being, is existing out there, waiting. So your dreams are like little beings waiting to be born, and not even little. They're grand. Let's say they are grand visions. Everything is a grand vision. Think of it that way. Think of, you might even say like clearing your desk isn't really a grand vision, but that is going to help the maybe the bigger visions to occur. That small step of clearing the desk is going to create the space for the even more fantastic things to occur in your life. So cleaning one or clearing the clutter in one closet, you may say, oh, I don't have time for this. But that act is going to help propel the other manifestations in your life to occur, because it's going to create clarity. We talk about this a lot in the feng shui teachings that I do, called space energetics. So everything is energy. Everything around you is either pulling at you or contributing to you. And we want to create space so that we can bring our dreams onto the physical plane, although they're already real because they're hanging out there in your energy field. You're conjuring them up. And we want to create the most beautiful space that we can, so that we can have the most beautiful occurrences and results with this birthing. It's like when a mother is preparing the room for the child. She's making it so beautiful to prepare the child's way in life. Let this child come into the world and enjoy a peaceful, lovely welcome into the world. So you want to welcome your visions into the world with that much love, that much love. So right now, if you have a vision for something, I want to inspire you again to think about the creative aspect of this, of bringing the vision to reality, and to let your creative juices flow. So when I was repainting and reorganizing my meditation room, I had sat, actually, I didn't know I was going to do it, but I had sat in meditation for many months, just doing my regular practice, and the idea started coming to me that the space needed to change. So I was just letting the ideas flow to me for many months until I felt, okay, it's time. And so I was allowing this flow to occur. And I was not blocking or negating any of the ideas that came. I was just watching them almost like it was a movie and taking note of them until they gave birth through my hands, actually doing the movements and moving things around and painting and deciding to to implement what the messages I was getting. So allowing your creative juices to flow and understanding that this is an intelligence. This is not fanciful thinking. Although, let me say, fanciful thinking is intelligent. So maybe I have to backtrack a little bit on that, because your creative flow is really let loose when you allow your fanciful thinking. And it's not really thinking. It's not from the mental body. It's from the intuitive self, when you allow it to just dream. So the other thing I want to talk about is the connection between your visions and speech, the power of your word. What we speak gives shape and direction to thought and intention. So you want to be very careful with what you speak into the world. See, your speech is also a form of creative visualization of manifestation. So I remember teaching someone years ago Reiki, and she started doing Reiki, and she was enjoying it, and she had another business at the time, and she kept saying, my business is failing. She said it so many times to me, and I had to stop her and say, why don't we use the power of Reiki to energize your business? And let's stop, if you like, stating that expression in the world, your business is failing. So we worked with her speech and also with some techniques in Reiki to energize her business, and things started flowing. So what we learn this in manifestation, what you speak into the world can become real also. And especially if you speak it over and over and over again. This is your creative power through your voice. Just like my hands were my creative expression of the vision I was getting in meditation when I went to paint finally on the walls. Your voice is also bringing things into reality. And that's why mantras work so amazingly. They help us bring certain things into reality. So today's offering in terms of the chanting is to help you tap into your creative powers, your infinite creative powers. Remember, when you have a vision, let's say you're standing here and the vision is over there. Let's say you want to manifest true love in your life, and you've visualized and you've kind of conjured up what this person might be. But there's a distance between you. So in manifestation, we're trying to bridge that distance. It's when people say collapsing timelines. So we're trying to bring that dream closer, more readily, more maybe quickly, but I don't like to say that, because I like to always say we manifest in alignment with divine will and divine timing. So, but we're manifesting. So we're doing the work, and it's going to the work is going to come to fruition on the physical plane and become real, as we say, even though I just also said that it's already real just by you conjuring up. It is real. It is real and is sitting out there waiting for the right time, the right place, the right circumstances to occur, so that thing moves towards you and then is visible in the physical realm. And so your speech is going to influence very much this whole process. And this is why we don't also share with many people sometimes what we're trying to create. We don't disperse the energy by sharing it with people, and especially with people who might not be supportive. But thinking about all the creative possibilities. So there's that vision out there. You're kind of, okay, let's use a house as an example. So you want to manifest a new place to live, and you're conjuring it, just like I was conjuring up my new meditation space and what it was going to look like. And you're drawing it, and you're visualizing what it's going to look like, and you're putting the plants in place and the white picket fence or whatever you like, or the seats on the front porch, and you're also filling it with love, and you're watching your family and your friends there, and that house is not just a home. It is a living, breathing space of love, if this is what you would like to create. And I would venture to say also we're creating this every day, no matter where we live. We're making our homes feel peaceful and loving. But let's say you're wanting to manifest a different space. So you're thinking of it, and you're allowing that, remember, that fanciful thinking to flow. And then you're going to speak it into reality. And one of the ways I speak these dreams into reality is through chanting. So today's chanting is to help you call forth all the powers that you have, the creative powers that you have, to put every single attribute in place for your visions, to allow you to be inspired to put that plant on the front porch, and to, it's all in your vision right now. It hasn't come to fruition, or your soulmate, to put the clothing on him, and to envision the smile on the person's face, or whatever it is. So allow the mind to move into this creative realm. This is the realm that exists when you calm down everything in the nervous system. And also, these sound vibrations are to remove any kind of creative stagnation. So we want your fanciful thinking to flow, to be like water running, like rain falling down on you, all the different raindrops coming in, and just allowing all of this. So who said you're not creative? Who said you're not artistic? You're an artist every day, painting the picture of your life. So this is the opportunity for all the wisdom and the knowledge and the clarity and the discernment and the right words to come to you, so that your visions can come into being. And then, the last thing I'll say before I do the chanting, this is also about allowing the universe to then bring in all the possible responses to your vision. Remember, the universe is being creative too. The universe is saying, oh, okay, she wants something like this. Well, let me give her this possibility and see if that aligns with her. So I think I said in another episode, manifestation is like going to a restaurant and ordering, but think about the menu as being the universe. So you've gone into the restaurant, you have an idea of what you want, and you look at the menu, and the universe has said, here you go, all these possibilities and more. Because you can also tell the waitress, oh, could you hold the pickle, or could you give me extra salad dressing? So look at all the possibilities. Which one feels right to you? Which one aligns with what you want today, what you want to bring into your space? So it's such an intricate and interesting and multifaceted process of manifestation. And mostly if this helps you, I want to encourage you to envision yourself. Sometimes we see ourselves as sitting in this body, but imagine a huge, I don't know if this helps or if I can adequately explain this, but like a huge arc around your body, almost like a halo, but a big, you know how we see pictures of saints and they have like a big golden glow around them. This is the energy that you are conjuring up when you're manifesting. So it's not you sitting there in your body, if you think of your body, it's like a pillar. We want to think of the whole being. So that means an expanded vision. That means that big golden arc around your body. That's all the energy around your body. And it's only part of the energy because it extends out where you can't even quite see it. So imagine it as just being huge. And into the space you are putting or conjuring up or allowing your being to dance with possibility. So you're not filling just your little tiny body, that column of you sitting. You're seeing this expansive space around your body. And then think of the universe, like when you look at the sky, how expansive that is. It's even more. So there you are, and there the universe is with its big menu of possibility and saying, here you go, I'm opening the menu. Now you start choosing according to everything you have put out there. Let's say you're looking for, the last thing I'm going to say, let's say you're looking for a house and you have a vision and you're letting that vision flow. You're letting all of the ideas about what you want flow to you. And then you're going out and looking, and at first maybe you're saying, oh, I can't find anything I want. I just keep looking, and instead you start thinking, wow, look at all the possibility out here. When you can either go to a restaurant and open the menu and say, oh, there's nothing on here I want, and close the menu. Or you can say, wow, look at all the possible food combinations. And I'll bet there are even more. In fact, there are, because there aren't only the variations that chef could make possibly, but there are other restaurants. Oh my gosh, where am I going to eat? There's so much choice. So start thinking of your visions as being expansive, as being full of choice, and you are the one driving the choices. You are in control of what becomes selected. It is up to you always to select, to choose. And then the universe is just responding. Here you go. All these possibilities. All these possibilities. The point is, you are limitless, and the universe is limitless. So today's offering, I will get into the chanting now, is about you tapping into that limitless feeling and that creative flow that inspires everything you draw into your space. And remember, ultimately you have the choice to say, no, this isn't really part of my vision. No, the last thing I'll say, before I painted my meditation room, I had selected a color, and I bought the color and brought it back, and it sat in the room for months, the can of paint. And by the time I went to paint, I had decided something else. So I still have that full can of paint. It was lavender. And so that didn't align anymore with the vision that had come to me. So you're always at choice. You're always at choice. And as you start to really own this, you feel less at the effect of and more as the navigator of your journey, with the divine wisdom in the background, inspiring you, uplifting you, strengthening you. And when you tap into that divine wisdom, you're expanding that golden halo around you. So let's expand that halo today. Enough of the discourse, and let's get into the chanting. If you like, you can close your eyes, but if you are driving or walking or exercising, just feel free to listen and know these sound vibrations will help you become more expanded, more in tune with your own creative possibilities, your creative powers, and you will be calling forth the universe to respond with its beautiful menu of possibilities. Om Saraswatiye Namaha. Om Mahabhadraye Namaha. Om Mahamayaye Namaha. Om Varapradaye Namaha. Om Shri Pradaye Namaha. Om Padmanilayaye Namaha. Om Padmakshye Namaha. Om Padmavaktrakaye Namaha. Om Shiva Nujaye Namaha. Om Pustaka Brite Namaha. Om Jnana Mudraye Namaha. Om Ramaye Namaha. Om Paraye Namaha. Om Kamarupaye Namaha. Om Mahavidyaye Namaha. Om Mahapataka Nashinye Namaha. Om Mahashrayaye Namaha. Om Malinye Namaha. Om Mahabhogaye Namaha. Om Mahabhujaye Namaha. Om Mahabhagaye Namaha. Om Mahotsahaye Namaha. Om Divyangaye Namaha. Om Suravanditaye Namaha. Om Mahakalye Namaha. Om Mahapashaye Namaha. Om Mahakaraye Namaha. Om Mahankushaye Namaha. Om Pitaye Namaha. Om Vimalaye Namaha. Om Vishvaye Namaha. Om Vidyunmalaye Namaha. Om Vaishnave Namaha. Om Chandrikaye Namaha. Om Chandravadanaye Namaha. Om Chandraleka Vibhushitaye Namaha. Om Savitye Namaha. Om Surasaye Namaha. Om Devye Namaha. Om Divya Alankara Bhushitaye Namaha. Om Vagdevye Namaha. Om Vasudaye Namaha. Om Tivraye Namaha. Om Mahabhadraye Namaha. Om Mahabalaye Namaha. Om Bhogadaye Namaha. Om Bharatye Namaha. Om Bhamaye Namaha. Om Govindaye Namaha. Om Gomatye Namaha. Om Shivaye Namaha. Om Jatilaye Namaha. Om Vindhyavasaye Namaha. Om Vindhyachala Virajitaye Namaha. Om Chandikaye Namaha. Om Vaishnavye Namaha. Om Brahmaye Namaha. Om Brahma Gyainaka Sadhanaye Namaha. Om Sauda Manye Namaha. Om Sudha Murtye Namaha. Om Subhadraye Namaha. Om Sura Pujitaye Namaha. Om Suvasinye Namaha. Om Sunasaye Namaha. Om Vinidraye Namaha. Om Padmalochanaye Namaha. Om Vidyarupaye Namaha. Om Vishalakshye Namaha. Om Brahmajayaye Namaha. Om Mahapalaye Namaha. Om Traimurtaye Namaha. Om Trikalagyaye Namaha. Om Trigunaye Namaha. Om Shastrarupinye Namaha. Om Shambhasura Brahmatinye Namaha. Om Shubhadaye Namaha. Om Svaratmikaye Namaha. Om Rakta Bijani Hantre Namaha. Om Chamundaye Namaha. Om Ambikaye Namaha. Om Mundakaya Praharanaye Namaha. Om Dumralochana Madanaye Namaha. Om Sarvadeva Stutaye Namaha. Om Saumyaye Namaha. Om Sura Asura Namaskritaye Namaha. Om Kala Ratriye Namaha. Om Kala Taraye Namaha. Om Rupa Saubhagya Dayinye Namaha. Om Vagdevye Namaha. Om Vararohaye Namaha. Om Varahye Namaha. Om Varijasanaye Namaha. Om Chitrambaraye Namaha. Om Chitragandaye Namaha. Om Chitramalya Vibhushitaye Namaha. Om Kantaye Namaha. Om Kama Pradaye Namaha. Om Vandyaye Namaha. Om Vidyadhara Supujitaye Namaha. Om Shweta Nanaye Namaha. Om Nila Bujaye Namaha. Om Chaturvarga Pala Pradaye Namaha. Om Chaturanana Samrajyaye Namaha. Om Rakta Madhyaye Namaha. Om Niranjanaye Namaha. Om Hansa Sanaye Namaha. Om Nila Jangaye Namaha. Om Brahma Vishnu Shivat Mikaye Namaha. May you be blessed today to tap into your infinite creative powers to manifest all of your visions and be open to all of the amazing possibilities the universe is going to bring your way. Om Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Om Sai Ram, Jai Guruji. Om Amriteshwari Namaha. Hare Krishna. Om Namah Shivaya.